Hi guys, today we're going to talk about a very important topic, and the topic is about remote jobs and why it's important to find them and how are they important to your lifestyle and where to find them. But before I do that, I want to tell you a little bit about myself, why you should listen to me. So my name is Dimitri Noman. I run NewConfig, which is an executive IT sales search firm. We're based in Philadelphia, right outside of Philly. We have over 1.5 million in revenue. And what we do is we help companies find talent. And that gives us unique perspective, just like having a peephole to the jury when they are doing the selection. We talk to hiring managers all day, every day. And we know exactly why they're hiring, why they're not, why they're firing, why they don't like candidates. And that gives me a unique perspective to teach you on how to find the right job and how to market yourself properly, because we deal with resumes and marketing them to clients all day, every day. So that's what makes us special. And regarding remote work, a lot of people want remote work. There's a lot of benefits to remote work. You don't have to go anywhere. You could work in a t-shirt from home. You still get paid a lot of money. You don't have to pay for travel costs. You don't have to pay for food. You could get an extra 2 hours a day. 1 hour if you were traveling 1 hour to work and 1 hour back sitting in traffic, or even a half hour, you save yourself 1 to 2 hours a day of not traveling. So there's a lot of benefits, but people could also go overboard with remote work. There's a lot of remote work that we've seen with candidates taking two remote jobs overlapping and doing meetings at the same time with two different clients, and that will totally destroy your reputation, because then companies will fire you. Your bad reputation will spread like wildfire, and everyone will know that you take two jobs, and then you can never get a job at that place and many similar places. So you can't overdo it with remote work. Now sometimes it does work out where you could do it for a month and a half or 2 months or maybe longer, but I definitely don't recommend having two overlapping remote jobs. That is a huge negative attraction of having remote jobs. If I have one laptop, why not have two? And you make double the income. But it usually does not work out, because they'll find out, because you'll have overlapping meetings and your productivity won't be as high as with other employees that companies have. So then if you're not putting in the time into the job, your chances of getting promoted are much less and moving up in the organization. So you're always stuck on the bottom or wherever you entered. So there's a lot of negatives to overlapping remote jobs. So I definitely don't recommend that. I don't recommend going overboard. And in fact, a lot of our clients have found out about candidates, have found candidates through various sources, through LinkedIn, or them meetings, always having an excuse why they can't make a meeting, or if the deliverables that they're giving to clients are just not up to par. There's many ways clients could find out that you have two jobs. So I don't recommend doing it. I don't recommend having two overlapping jobs. I do recommend having one remote job if you could do it, if you're successful, if you could find yourself being productive, being remote. So that's what I'm going to be talking about in this video. I'm going to be sharing my screen in the next part of this video and showing you the two most popular search engines for remote jobs, which is LinkedIn and Indeed, and how to find remote jobs using LinkedIn and Indeed. So let's get into it. So in this video, I'm going to continue showing you how to apply to remote jobs on LinkedIn and Indeed. So on here, I'm at my LinkedIn page, and I'm going to click on jobs, and I'm going to click on remote jobs. And let's say I'm looking for a sales role, and I'm looking for a sales role in the United States. And then you see there's filters here. I could filter by, let's say I'm looking for a director role, and there's 5,000 of them. I could filter by company. I could filter by salary. I could filter by remote. Obviously I want remote. There's about 1,500 remote jobs. I don't recommend doing easy apply. So what I recommend you do now is you you apply to the jobs. But before you apply to the jobs, there's 3 things I want to tell you. So number 1 is you need to update your resume based on the job description. Treat this job description, you see that, as an open book exam. For example, they list NetSuite on here. They list 5 years of experience in sales. They list other keywords. You need to treat this job description as an open book exam. What that means is if you have the experience, only if you have the experience, you add it to your resume. It tells you, literally the job description tells you what the hiring manager is looking for. And if you have this experience, you should add it to your resume. Why? Because it will increase your chances of getting a callback. It will increase your chances of getting an interview, because the hiring manager and HR, they're looking for specific keywords. And if you have those keywords on your resume, such as NetSuite for this one, or 5 to 7 years at Salesforce, sales, you have it on your resume, there's a much higher chance that they will call you back and you get an interview. Now, that is the biggest tip I want to tell you. The second biggest tip I want to tell you, I'll call it a secret. The second secret is you need to contact the HR person and contact the hiring manager. So for here, they'll tell you who the HR person is. It's Danielle Boykin. Some of these jobs on LinkedIn tell you exactly who the HR person is, and you could send them your resume directly. Right now, there's over 100 applicants for this job, and you could send your resume directly to her by sending her a LinkedIn message and stating, "Hi Danielle, I have the experience in NetSuite. I have the sales experience. I think I'm a great fit. Attaches my resume to this LinkedIn message. Please let me know how well we can get in touch and talk." This way, you get on top of the resume pile. You're not number 5 or number 10 or number 100. You're number 1 because you sent her a message directly. How many people are doing this? Maybe 1 out of 100. How many people are also updating their resume based on the job description? Maybe 1 out of 100. You're already, 1 out of 10,000. Now, the third thing you could do is, this position is all over the United States. You could find the director of sales or VP of sales for this role and contact the hiring manager directly with a similar message that you have the NetSuite experience, that you have the sales experience, that your resume is attached. That shows initiative. That shows that you want the job. And that's a huge plus, and that's what a lot of people are not doing. So in this video, I gave you 3 secrets on LinkedIn. You change up your job description you change up your resume based on the job description. You contact HR directly with your resume. That's today's version of a cover letter. You contact the hiring manager with your resume through LinkedIn. That's today's version of a cover letter. Now let's talk about Indeed. Indeed is very similar. If I'm gonna start from scratch on Indeed. On Indeed, let's put in sales manager in here. And we're looking for in the United States. And we're going to search for remote jobs. And we're going to search by job type full-time. And there's no hiring managers on here. There's no HR. But you could do the first secret I told you. And you could go and change up your resume based on the job description, and that will exponentially increase your chances of getting an interview. So instead of just hitting apply, and then your resume goes nowhere and it goes into darkness, goes into nothingness, you're never gonna hear from them. This way, you increase your chances of hearing from them because you have the keywords on your resume for what they're looking for. Now, I don't want you to cheat. If you don't have the experience that they're looking for, don't apply. Don't apply. Or maybe you have 50-50, put some of the keywords on there, but I don't want to encourage you to cheat and lie and put in keywords for roles that you don't have. Don't lie. I'm not encouraging you to lie. I want you to put in real experience that you have, that you might have worded it differently, or you have experience with that system, but you didn't have it on your resume. Now you see that they're looking for this experience and you have it, put it on your resume. And if it's already on your resume, bold it, put it on the top of your resume, and it increases your chances of getting an interview. So I hope this video has been helpful. I showed you how to look for remote jobs on LinkedIn, on Indeed, the 2 biggest platforms. I gave you top 3 secrets on getting your resume on the top of the resume pile. I hope this was helpful. I hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for our next videos. Talk to you soon. Enjoy and keep watching.